So Steve Jobs offered Xerox that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna come to your office. I'm gonna visit your office. I want to see what is the innovation that you guys are carrying, because Xerox, as I mentioned, it was the Google of that time. So Steve Jobs made sure, like Steve Jobs proposed that I want to visit your office and check out the innovation out there. He went there, and what he did was he actually, in exchange, like obviously there is an exchange, there is a trade that might have happened, right? So there is a story that he gave Apple shares in exchange of visiting the office of Xerox. Just for the visit, he traded it. Now when he went to the office, he realized that, okay, Xerox is doing some really amazing stuff. They are sort of carrying a lot of UI things, and this is how the future of computing would look like, maybe 5-6 years down the line. He went ahead and he spoke in Xerox office that, okay, you know what, we are doing something similar. Till then he was not doing it, Apple was not doing it. He went back and he decided that, okay, this is going to be the future of UI, this is going to be the future of how people use computers. And he went ahead and he launched the desktop GUIs for Macintosh, and he launched in 2007, he launched the first iPhone out there. After the desktop GUIs came in picture, and when 2000, I'm sure that you might be remembering that 1990s or 2005 was the time when the digital revolution sort of kicked in. Everything was going digital, everything was going, let's create a website, there should be a www.xyz.com sort of websites were kicking in. The websites were not beautiful, they were just sort of websites out there, someone is trying to go digital. That was the mindset people had at that time. But this thing actually changed the entire game of using mobiles, the entire revolution of how the application should feel, how someone should be interacting, how the users feel at the bottom of their heart when they are using an application. That is something which Steve Jobs introduced, and I'm sure that you already know the rest of the world was never the same again when iPhones sort of kicked in. Now every company in the world was talking about making applications, making user experience good and everything. Now why have I put Jacob Nielsen's photo here?